The soul-devouring insect king used its soul-devour skill on the great earth centipede, causing the centipede's soul to emerge from its body. Lin seized this opportunity to attack the soul with his soul blaze skill. The soul began to burn in soul flames, but Lin didn't stop there. He commanded all his skeletons to attack the great earth centipede's body. Lin also used his skeleton fangs, which pierced the centipede's body, causing a green liquid to seep out. The skeleton warriors charged at the great earth centipede, and along with them, the skeleton mages used their elemental spells to further injure it. The centipede's body was covered in wounds, with Lin's skeleton fangs still embedded in it. When the soul-devouring insect king's skill ended and the soul returned to its body, the great earth centipede felt all the pain from its injuries at once. It screamed in agony and vomited green blood all around, overwhelmed by the pain to the point that it collapsed. Seeing no other way to win, the great earth centipede began to dig into the ground to escape. It dug quickly and started to burrow deep, but when Lin noticed it trying to flee, he ordered all his skeleton warriors to stop it. The skeletons grabbed the centipede's legs and prevented it from going deeper into the ground. Then they pulled it out of the ground. The centipede screamed loudly after being extracted. Lin pointed at the great earth centipede and commanded his soul-devouring insect king to finish it. The king moved swiftly and bit the centipede's neck, tearing it apart. With its neck severed and its body pierced by skeleton fangs, the great earth centipede died. For killing the great earth centipede, Lin earned 5.5 million experience points. He also received several items: the centipede sword, centipede shield, poison gem, and poison crystal. The centipede sword is a platinum-grade weapon for sword users that increases all attributes by 3,000 and enhances sword-related skills by 90%. It also has an additional poison skill that inflicts damage equal to 1,000 points of strength every second for 1 minute. The centipede shield, suitable for knights, is also a platinum-grade weapon. It increases all attributes by 3,000, enhances defense-related skills by 90%, and includes a poisonous gas shield skill that forms a shield for 5 minutes. This shield deals damage equal to 1,000 points of strength every second for 1 minute, and has a cooldown of 5 minutes. The poison gem permanently reduces poison elemental damage by 50%, and offers a chance to acquire a poison elemental skill. The poison crystal can be combined with other single-element crystals to create an elemental divine stone, enhancing the chances of a successful third job evolution. The more elements combined, the stronger the effect. Independently, it increases poison element resistance permanently, but using it this way prevents benefiting from the elemental divine stone. Lin was shocked to find that the poison crystal was a type of elemental crystal. This revelation made him realize that the eternal trials were even more mysterious than he had imagined. Even his master, Bai Shen, hadn't mentioned anything about the poison elemental crystal to him. Now, possessing both the fire elemental crystal and the poison elemental crystal, Lin was another step closer to obtaining the complete elemental divine stone. When he placed both crystals side by side, the elemental crystals began to shine, and then combined into a black stone which had a flame element mark on one side and a poison element mark on the other. This black stone, the elemental divine stone of fire and poison, is used during the third job evolution and can increase the chances by 5%. Seeing that it only increased the chances by 5%, Lin exclaimed, "5% is too low. Looks like I need to collect more elemental crystals." Now it was the great earth centipede's turn to be included in Lin's summons. Lin took out his Thanatos scythe and decided to seize the opportunity before the poison mist dissipated to complete the evocation. He raised his Thanatos scythe and used the evocation skill. The great earth centipede's soul emerged from its body, but before it could be captured by the Thanatos scythe, the evocation failed. The difference in levels was too great, but Lin didn't give up and tried the evocation skill again. The soul emerged once more, but again the evocation failed before entering the Thanatos scythe. Not deterred, Lin gave it one last try as the poison mist was about to dissipate. He raised the Thanatos scythe and used all his spirit energy to cast the evocation skill. This time, the evocation succeeded, and Lin turned the great earth centipede into one of his summons. The soul form of the great earth centipede is a level 55 monster with an average strength, agility, and constitution of 100,000 and 60,000 spirit. It has deadly poison mist, slice, and sweep skills, and is immune to poison elemental damage. When attacked, physical and elemental damage are reduced by 30%. Lin was thrilled that it finally worked, now having a way to deal with gigantic opponents in the future. After a few seconds, the poison mist also began to disappear. Outside the mist, Ling Yizhan and his teammates were curious about what was happening inside and whether Lin was still alive. When the mist cleared, the first thing Ling Yizhan and his teammates saw was the great earth centipede. Seeing it, Ling Yizhan got scared and said, "This is bad, the centipede is still alive." However, another teammate noted that there was no movement from the centipede. Upon closer inspection, they realized that the great earth centipede was dead. They were all shocked to find that what lay before them was the corpse of the great earth centipede. One teammate exclaimed, "This is unbelievable. Lin actually killed the great earth centipede by himself." When Ling Yizhan looked ahead, he saw Lin approaching unscathed. Realizing that Lin had indeed succeeded, Ling Yizhan felt fortunate that they hadn't made Lin their enemy. After the poison mist had completely disappeared, and the area became fully visible, Lin immediately sensed a presence and looked around. What he sensed was Abyss Succubus Alice, who was very scared. She couldn't understand how Lin had managed to kill the great earth centipede. Realizing it was now her turn, she immediately tried to escape. When Lin saw the Abyss Succubus alive, he understood that she was behind all this, and angered, he prepared to attack her. But again, she was out of Lin's attack reach, so he let her go. After that, Ling Yizhan asked Lin if he was all right. Lin put the Thanatos scythe back into his inventory, and told Ling Yizhan that he was fine. Lin then took out the poison gem, and told Ling Yizhan to leave since the matter was now settled. He broke the poison gem, releasing a green smoke that completely surrounded him. Seeing the green smoke, Ling Yizhan asked his teammates to back off. Lin used the poison gem, and received the level 1 Poison Stellar Ring skill, which causes poison elemental damage in a radius of 1 meter, with damage equal to 10 points of strength, lasting for 1 minute. Lin activated the Poison Stellar Ring skill, and a green magic circle appeared behind his back. Ling Yizhan and his teammates were shocked to see it, and wondered if it was loot from the Great Earth Centipede. They all pondered Lin's true power. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Heroes, Bai Shen was sitting on the ground, watching over Lin's soul mark that he had contributed to creating for Lin. Suddenly, Lin's soul mark started to glow, as if it was becoming more powerful. Seeing this, Bai Shen realized that Lin's spirit had become much stronger. He wondered if Lin had encountered some fortuitous opportunity, but suddenly Lin's soul mark released the same runes that Lin's body had released when he obtained the primordial rune. Bai Shen was surprised, and immediately recognized it, having experienced it himself before. Bai Shen laughed and said, "This kid has some incredible luck, but he will be facing a challenging test. He must survive it well." While Bai Shen was looking at Lin's soul mark, someone teleported behind him. It was Divine Summoner Mo Xinghai. The black familiar beside Old Mo is his Holy Thunder unicorn. Surprised to see Old Mo there, Lin asked him why he had come. Old Mo was also surprised to see Bai Shen there, and asked him why he was sitting there. Bai Shen told Old Mo that his student went to the Eternal Trials, and he was watching over him. He asked Old Mo about his presence, and Old Mo told Bai Shen that his granddaughter went to the Eternal Trials, and he came to watch over her. Both Bai Shen and Old Mo were surprised to hear each other's answers. Old Mo called out his granddaughter's soul mark, and sat beside Bai Shen. He asked Bai Shen when he had accepted a disciple, and why he didn't know about it. Bai Shen explained that he had just accepted his disciple. Old Mo looked into Mo Yun's soul mark, and asked Bai Shen how his student was doing. Bai Shen proudly told Old Mo that his disciple has a talent exceeding the gods. Old Mo was shocked to hear such high praise from a powerful figure like Bai Shen. He thought, in the entire human race, probably no one else could claim that. Bai Shen congratulated Old Mo, saying, "I've heard that your precious granddaughter has successfully evolved her profession. Congratulations." Old Mo proudly said, "Of course, she's my granddaughter." Bai Shen smiled and told Old Mo that his granddaughter might be good, but she can't be compared to his student. Understanding Bai Shen's fondness for his student, Old Mo didn't argue and said, "Just how powerful is your student that you even praised him for having a talent exceeding the gods? Aren't you exaggerating too much? My granddaughter is the best of her generation." Bai Shen smiled and said, "Old Mo, your granddaughter knows my student. In fact, he was the one who helped her get the Nirvana crystal." Old Mo was shocked to hear that, and asked Bai Shen if he was that kid's master. Old Mo had heard about Lin from Mo Yun. A day later at the Eternal Trials, Lin was bored walking around the forest. He said, 4 days have passed, and there are 2 days left. After waiting for so many days, are the Abyss Demons still not coming? Well, Abyss Demons didn't come, but some human hunters approached Lin. A guy came to Lin saying, "We've heard that someone got the primordial rune, Junior. We have come to protect you." But when the hunter approached Lin, they saw Ling Yizhan and his teammates following him from behind. The hunter gave Ling Yizhan a thumbs up, saying, "We're a step too late." Ling Yizhan felt very embarrassed as these new hunters didn't know who was protecting whom. They had gotten it all wrong. While this was happening, suddenly another red light, similar to the one associated with Lin, appeared in the sky. Everyone was shocked to see another primordial rune. The second person who had obtained a primordial rune and was riding a white divine unicorn was Mo Yun. But she was in a hurry and trying to fly away because she was being chased by an abyss demon who had found her weak and targeted her to get the primordial rune. As she fled, she noticed another red light in front of her. She was surprised to find that there was another human who had received a primordial rune, but she was even more surprised to discover that it was Lin who had the other primordial rune. Mo Yun was shocked and wondered why Lin, who was only level 30, was here and had even obtained the primordial rune. Despite her shock, she felt a little relieved to have Lin around, even though he was only level 30. While Mo Yun was fleeing, she heard the abyss demons demanding that she give up and leave the primordial rune behind. Mo Yun was angry because she wanted to fight them, but was not strong enough and had no way to fight back. Frustrated at her powerlessness, she approached Lin and asked him to come with her, saying, "Those bastards have chased us here. Give me your hand, I will help you escape." But Lin, being confident, didn't take her hand. He smiled and said, "Escape? No, those abyss demons should be the ones running." When the abyss demons saw Lin, they became even more excited, exclaiming, "There is another primordial rune. We've struck gold." Among those abyss demons was a familiar face. It was Abyss Succubus Alice, who became very scared when she saw Lin. Lin started to use his skills, and seeing this, Abyss Succubus Alice told all the abyss demons to run away from there, and she was the first one to flee.